going on, family? How y'all doing? How you doing?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in.
What is popping, people, on this here beautiful, wonderful Friday?
It's Good Friday.
This Good Friday.
Yeah.
It's good. Ain't God good?
All the time?
All the time. How you doing, sweet pea?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You sure look pretty.
Thank you.
I like your hat.
Y'all see my hat? Y'all see my hat?
Y'all see her hat?
Y'all see my hat?
Y'all see her hat?
Shout out Big Rooster Show. Shout out Unbiased LLC. Got
Yeah.
my hat in the mail, y'all. My rooster hat. Y'all see? Y'all see?
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah. Looking like a chocolate Aaliyah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If your girl only How y'all doing?
Sweetie, I love you. Don't keep
I love
trying
you
to be
too.
bombless with me.
I'm really not.
You sure?
I'm positive, sir.
We ain't tired of it.
A little bit.
Been up
Yeah.
all yeah. Maybe been up since about 3 something. And
Yep.
yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Let us get to speaking to our people. How y'all doing? We happy y'all here with us, even though we just hanging on by a thread, because us both is tired. We tired, y'all. I was tired.
The hat is fly though, Big Rooster.
It is.
It is fly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know, it's Freestyle Friday.
I'm digging.
Yeah.
I gotta get. I'm about to have to make one with a hole in the back so I can pull my hair through it.
Pull your hair through.
Look here.
That's what she do. She can customize.
She can make anything. It ain't nothing she can't make.
Right.
Let's see. Fallen Skies, Homestead, and Preparedness. What's going on, family?
Welcome in.
Yes. Song 146, Home and Garden.
Hey, Song.
Nancy B, the Scratcher. How you doing?
Nancy B.
And congratulations on all your success over there, Nancy B. And DJ Ron.
Yep.
Matter of fact, DJ Ron, I got to get back with you, bro, because I couldn't open some of the... Anyway, I'll talk to you about that. I'll email you, but I haven't forgotten. I tried to check it out. She said, what's going on?
Hey, she said.
Who said?
She said.
Oh, hey.
Hey. How you want to sleep on that?
I did. I was just about to read him.
Oh, okay. It was up there.
Oh, it was up there.
Like,
yeah. Unbiased LLC. What's going on, my sisters? Hashtag Ashy Gang. Hashtag Purple Patch Crew. Yes, right. Indeed. Yes, indeed. LT. What's going on, family?
LT, welcome in.
Y'all better get in here and enjoy y'allself here. Sassy.
Hey, Sassy.
What's going on, Sassy? Sassy must not. Sassy got the day off.
No, she said, and the bitches at work. So
damn.
Hello to everybody.
On Good Friday too.
Hey, she gotta get it.
You gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. It's good to be seen, man. I have to show my face.
Yeah. It is good, sweet pea. Hey, Teagsy.
Hey, Teagsy.
What's going on, family? Girl Dad cooking up delicious. Boy,
hey, Girl Dad cooking up delicious.
If you don't get in here and enjoy yourself on this here Friday, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
Something good, something delicious.
Yeah. Girl Dad, make me a pressed ham sandwich.
Oh, pressed ham
with some mustard.
Mm-hmm.
And I want the edges crunchy.
Oh.
You know how you want just a little black around the edges. Yeah.
Look, you want a black? Or you want a golden brown?
Kind of. Nah, hell, make it crunchy.
I think Girl Dad gonna make a golden brown because he ain't gonna burn it.
He ain't gonna burn it.
I'm just saying.
Well, I like my edges burnt. Broski, Big Rooster Show. What's going on, family?
What's up, Big Rooster?
See her hat? You see her hat? Yeah. Yeah. And if it's Friday,
that means it's Freestyle Friday.
That's what I had thought, unless Rooster say otherwise, baby. I thought. By the way, y'all, baby, what happened on Friday?
We have guests.
We be having guests. Yeah. So look here, I'm already asking y'all if you haven't already, man, share this live out, baby. Share this live out because we got a guest today. Kind of new to the community. I don't think a lot of people know. I know it's flying here. I've been trying not to look at him, but he keep looking towards my eyes.
He wants you.
Yeah. I like you. And I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Hilarious, yeah.
We are. I feel like that.
I know I have.
You have. You think I want to have. You think REM sleep.
No.
Damn.
Hey, Sarah, do we speak to
Deborah Marie Garrett.
Not Marie. Why is that about
I don't know, man. Deborah Marie Garrett. If you get in this live and enjoy yourself, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. You bet. Hell, it's Friday. It's Good Friday. You better get in here. For the sunshine. What's going on?
Welcome me in here.
Yes. Did I miss somebody? Yeah. South Florida sunshine.
Hear from Carol. Okay.
Thank you, Carol. I saw Carol. I couldn't stay long. And, yeah, thank you for being here.
Uncle G.
Uncle G, what's going on? Audacity Dawn, and how you and the family over there in your part of the woods?
Yeah,
yes, indeed. Miss Linda, what's going on, man? Better get in here and enjoy. Miss Jones, how's you?
Jones Drew.
Welcome. Who?
Get your edge. Get lost.
Oh.
What's that? I want you to something else.
Yeah.
So today.
Right. Thank you. You know.
No. I'll go later. I'll go
next
tomorrow.
time she go to town. We gotta go to town. It ain't shame. You gotta go on curing agent. Sometimes I'll be going into town, I'll be like, baby, I'll be back in a few days. Fortnight. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, living in the country is a beautiful thing, but baby, when you gotta drive well out to the next little town for toilet paper.
Hey, official Jamia.
Hey, Jamia. What's up, family? Y'all, I don't know if Carol gonna keep consistent with this, but Carol be coming on Friday mornings now before we go live. So y'all please support Carol the Girl Miniature. I'm proud of you, Carol. If you
breaking up.
Say we here.
Yeah,
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it over here too. We gotta make sure we on the right Wi-Fi. Yeah. It have.
When I got back, it was weird.
The eclipse ain't even got here yet, and it's breaking up. Y'all let us know, cause this our good internet now. It ain't supposed to be doing this, and this one skipped back. Yeah. Well, we got 2 internet, so hold on, y'all. We checking something. Yeah. We checking something. We waiting to see if it clear up. Because yesterday it was crystal clear. It ain't supposed to be doing this. It ain't no bad weather, no nothing. But the internet machines been I was finna. It's in there good. Set it up on top of that, baby. And try not to hit that light. Yeah. We still here, y'all. We just trying to see what's going on with this internet. Because it's our good internet. So take your phone back. Okay. Is it right? It's behind. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we good now.
Is it better now, y'all? Y'all tell us in the chat.
Y'all let us know if we have any further issues. But let's get back to it. Don't y'all eat yellow meat watermelon? Hey, yes, and please.
I don't eat watermelon.
April don't eat watermelon at all. She don't like it. You know, when you tell your own story. She don't like watermelon. I eat watermelon because it's one of the most hydrating things you can consume. When we was in Africa, you couldn't keep watermelon out my mouth. No, everybody was telling we breaking up. Okay, we're a little bit behind. Let's catch up.
Hey,
Drea, what's going on? Congratulations to you, my sister, on your success. You know, we've been having a lot going on these past couple weeks. So, been in the bushes. I seen you the other night. You was over there singing. I didn't jump in and say nothing, but I hit that thumbs up and I was singing with you a little bit. Yeah. Boy, that was a big jump. I didn't do that. Okay. Love watermelons is God. Gatorade. Yes, South Florida sunshine. It is the most hydrating thing you can get your hands on to consume. Now, I see we jumping up now. We almost at 30. Y'all, for the guests we got coming up today on this particular Friday fave.
Wait a minute. What? Shit. Okay, I thought I saw Mottfield stand up for 10. The Educated Natural. Hey,
what's
fam.
up, JJ? What's going on, baby? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Hey, okay, mama. Mama said it looked much better. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Y'all, I'm trying to get to at least 30 because this guest is a newer person to the community. A lot of people don't know them, and I want everybody to get to know them because if you put yourself in their shoes, if you was a new, maybe not so well known gardener or crafter or mechanic or whatever you do, wouldn't you want folks supporting you? Man, y'all share this live out. It ain't about African dreaming, baby. It ain't about this right here. It's about all of us. Right. All of us. Right. Fridays is our grow day. Shout out to Liv Former for being an inspiration of why this show even exists.
Shout out Uncle Liv, Lady Liv, and the whole Liv family.
And the whole Liv clan, the bunches of them. The bunches.
A lot of them.
But I'm gonna say this too. I'm going to say this about this guest. They did, when we were talking to this guest, much like other people done us in the past, I ain't going to say it. One of them is one of our moderators and one of them in the chat. It blew my mind that this guest said the only reason they going to go ahead and do it is because of April, because they wanted $37.
Wow.
They said...
It's always funny he had these type of conversations with these people, and I'm never around. It is amazing. It's amazing. I mean, I catch most stuff. You know, I'm very observant. I'm in the mix. I'm just saying, those misunderstandings or whatever.
Right.
Well, you be having them. So what do I need to do here?
Maybe you need to start doing all the booking and all the talking to people. Because this guest, it didn't hurt my feelings, but they were like, I'll do it for April. But under any other circumstance, I would prefer to have $37.
Did they ask for $37?
They asked for $37.
Wow.
Yeah. And I said, I'm going to let them make it. I ain't tripping. It's fine. And then they were like, hey, I'll do it for April since you ain't going to send me $37. And I was like, okay, well, what day is good for you? And they were like, well, I can come on this Friday over here. So I was like, I thank you. I appreciate it. And, yeah. So, well, anyway, I'm going to get off of that. Christina, the winning walk with Christina. What's going on, family? Y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself. Happy Mac, how y'all doing?
Hey, Happy Mac.
Yes, indeed. JJ, ain't nobody ask you for team nobody. Ain't nobody ask you to be talking about who, what, team, April, whatever. Because if don't nobody else in the world love me, at least I got Big Rooster. I got Uncle G. I got who else? Happy Mac. Happy Mac loves me. Mm-hmm. It used to be Unbiased, but I don't know because Unbiased be on that Team April stuff.
Are you sure?
I can't count on Unbiased. Yeah, she all Team April. Oh, thank you, South Florida sunshine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, I got Song. Song love me.
Yeah, Song loves you.
Whatever, 10. JJ, ain't nobody ask you nothing. So before we bring up our guests, I am going to do this right here. And yes, I said guests because on Friday we don't have guests. We had guests. Yeah. So I'm going to run this real quick and then I'm going to drop this link. Our guests, if they somewhere in the bushes, this link is for you and nobody but you. So good and doggone well if you ain't this Friday Faves guest, ain't no need in clicking and going through your Safari or whatever you got. Let me play this real quick and we gonna be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Crawfish Kickback. All roads lead to Brazos Bend State Park in Needville, Texas. This event will sell out, so get your tickets ASAP. Oh, and we almost forgot. There will be a domino and spades tournament. So on May 25th, 2024, get your game hands ready. Like that song says, let's have some fun. Also, there will be other dishes in the menu for those of you that don't eat crawfish to be announced soon. Let's make this Memorial Day weekend one to remember.
All right. So there's that. Let me get this link drop real good and proper. Get over that. There you go. You always laughing at me. And that's why I keep coming right up to.
I'm just observing.
Baby, I love you. Don't treat me like that in front of people.
You got this.
I do.
You're doing it.
Okay, so the link is in the chat for the guests. I look for them to come up when at they ready, at they willing. And
I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the prayers and love and support. I appreciate it. Keep praying. The reason why I'm so tired is because my dad had surgery this morning. He's in recovery. He's doing well, but yeah. So we tired of here. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate all y'all. I really, truly do. So thank y'all. What's up, 755?
We got a guest. I guess backstage, and I gotta. You go ahead and finish what you were saying, baby.
No, that was it. I just really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, for real. Thank y'all.
Yes. And I'm gonna say, y'all are more than amazing. You're more than wonderful, because the love and support and the reaching out that we have gotten from people. A lot of people notice y'all haven't been seeing April over the last couple of weeks. Because it's a lot. We not the only, and that's something else, y'all. Don't ever think you the only one dealing with something, right, or you the only one going through, because we all dealing with something. We can wear the best smiles and the best faces, but somebody out there hurting, somebody out there going through, and when you got genuine people who on your team and love you and check on you and support you, and then the Educated Natural, she moved our whole family. We was sitting outside together as a family, listening at 10 live, and 10 did something that I ain't never seen before. And this past weekend, a whole bunch of people ate, and they ate good because of, and we honored our grandmother with help and support of this community. So go ahead.
I want to see an old picture of my grandma we found.
Oh,
she's beautiful.
I'll be right.
Get it.
You gonna go get it?
I go grab it.
You'll go grab it? Okay. Yeah, I guess step down for a minute. So we gonna. Let me drop this link again, just in case.
Yeah, this picture blown up, but this was her in 1955.
1955.
It's beautiful. I'd never seen this picture before, or my mom. So
right. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And when you think about the strength of someone who, okay, we got our guest back. When you got the strength of a woman, and I'm gonna say it, don't nobody get in your feeling, a black woman in rural East Texas, living the way my people lived back in 1950, whatever. Y'all, she was born in 1921. When I talk about nothing but by the grace of God,
right, that
people were able to survive and endure and deal with the things that they did. Woo, baby, the strength. The hardest thing about it, and I'm so glad that April took some of the commentary and the videos and asked questions and almost did like interview style thing, because if had my wife not had the presence of mind, and I had the presence of mind to do it with my family before some of them passed away, it's like losing a library.
Facts.
It's like losing a library of wealth and knowledge. But with that being said, I'm going to speak to a few more people because I don't want to keep this guest waiting because they already didn't get their $37 and they only over here doing it.
They gonna get you. They gonna get you.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yep.
I'm getting myself in trouble. I'm getting myself. I'm getting myself in trouble. Let me speak to a few more people. Tuba Chat, what's going on? 755, what's going on, family? Mama's still in here.
Thank you, Happy Mac. Yeah, it's a beautiful picture. It's a beautiful photo.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely stunning. Thank y'all for being here. So without further ado, because I guess this week ain't got time, baby. They ain't got time for no foolishness. So with you ready? You let us know when you ready. Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask, but it ain't gonna happen. Just like it ain't happen with other people. Some people ain't gonna do it. Guests, you can see us, and I know you know what the Millie Rock is. You gonna Millie Rock for me just a little bit? Oh, okay, yeah. We finna turn up today.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get this drum roll, please. The one, the only. Yes.
What up?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you just fine. Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Now let's talk about this $37, bro.
Get them.
Now listen, if I wanted paid, believe me, it wasn't gonna be $37. All right.
Y'all know I knew I would get myself in trouble when I was sitting up here lying on Miss Lemon. You can play with some folk. You can't play. I knew I was taking a chance. I knew she was gonna get on me, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Now,
hello, family. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing out there? Nikki. Hey, yo, bias. Hey, baby. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No.
Miss Linda, you fine. You a guest. Our house is your house. And I want to ask a bunch of questions. I got a few questions, but today is your show, young lady.
Hey, well, listen, I don't mind the questions. Run it, bro. Run it. Hey,
all
April,
right.
baby. You know, I sent you an email. I want to say it was about 2 months ago. You shared a painting you did. And I sent you an email about that painting. Maybe I sent it to the wrong email.
Yeah, I don't think we got it. Yeah.
No, I was responding. Which one was it?
I'm going to try to send it again. Okay. But
Okay.
I love that painting. I love that painting a lot.
Thank you.
And I want to really buy it. I want to buy it. I don't want you to give me nothing because you're so talented and you should get paid for your talent. And I want to buy it.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Miss Linda.
Wow.
You're so welcome. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Miss Linda, if you're comfortable with it, not only do we have some questions, I would like to, whatever your comfort zone is, allow the audience to ask you some questions as well, if you're okay with that.
Oh, I'm fine with that. They can ask whatever they want, but I'm going to answer whatever I want.
There you go.
Y'all, this the one right here. This the one. We're not going to play with her like that. Now,
yeah.
Before we get started, for those who don't, I don't know who don't know you, but for those who don't know you, please introduce yourself and tell everybody about your channel.
Okay. So, my name is Linda Tina, Lady 5'11", auntie. I have one son here and I have 2 daughters here on YouTube. My YouTube babies.
Yes, ma'am.
My YouTube son is Grow Family Network. His name is King.
Mm-hmm.
I have a white baby. Her name is Danny. She's in Southern Louisiana. And I have Precious SoCal Gardner. That is my other YouTube daughter here.
Yes, ma'am.
And God blessed me with one that I born to this world, and her name is Jody. But I was born and raised here in New Orleans. I am 67 years old, and I thank God for every moment of it. Born and raised here in New Orleans, and I sing gospel. I've worked in the courthouse 20 plus years in traffic. And then really, and then I started traveling. When I started traveling, I've been to Italy about 6 or 7 times, representing New Orleans in this wonderful world of gospel.
Yes, ma'am.
And my garden channel is, well, that's what it is. It's gardening. When I woke up to life here in New Orleans, seriously, I was in the garden. My grandmama, we grew food all year round. Money was the short crop, but we were never hungry. Never.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
Never hungry, because we always had a garden. Yeah.
Miss Linda, now speaking of gardening, because I got a couple of questions, and I'm going to try to pay attention to the chat. If you see a question for you that you would like to acknowledge, feel free and just jump in and do it. But one of the things that I really have a lot of admiration for about you, not only being one of the elders in the community who people look to for guidance and for you know, everything from beginners to people who've been doing it for a while. I like your organic style. You talk about this a lot, the lack of chemicals, purity. If y'all want to see Miss Linda's most recent videos, go over to her channel, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and check it out for yourself. But the level of impurity in some things that people think is pure and all natural that you talked about, will you elaborate on that? Because you've even made mention of some local companies and some hybrid style fruits or vegetables here lately. Will you elaborate on that for the people and let them know why you feel that way? Because there's a reason behind it now.
So listen, when I first came onto YouTube, where my other channel is just singing, but I started in 2009. Now, if you don't know, the YouTube first video came out in 2005.
Woo! Woo!
Just in case y'all didn't know that.
Woo!
But I came on in 2009. I have another channel, and that's just my family and I singing. But with this channel, 2014, listen, this is the thing about growing in your garden. But as your garden grows, so does the gardener. You learn from season to season. Now, have I always been this organic? No.
Right.
But when I really started looking into what I was putting into my garden, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Because really these chemical fertilizers like 10-10-10 and all that kind of stuff, that really came out in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. But everybody wanted their plants to be big and beautiful, and you know, and they're not looking to go through the process of waiting, right? So what I've learned is this: when you put all of these chemicals in your food, man, I have seen some 29-year-olds bald-headed. They losing their hair.
Yep.
Their skin looks terrible. They having all kinds of medical issues that they did it to themselves. We're doing it to ourselves.
Right.
And listen, these big gardening companies, these big chemical, they know what they are doing.
Absolutely.
So listen, years ago, my son is going to be 50 years old in September. When he was about 8, I told him this, and I know hopefully somebody here heard this before. It says, if you want to hide something from a black man, do anybody know the rest of that? What?
Put it in the book.
Put it in a book.
Yep.
My son went on a rave. You hear me? He still have books and books and books and books, because he said, if If they're hiding something, I'm finding it. And that's the thing. We don't take the time to read. And still today, we rather
Right.
go to the movie than to read the book.
Right.
You know, that's what we do.
Right.
But when you learn about what all these things is doing to our bodies, and not only to our bodies, to our children, because we feeding it to our children.
Yes, ma'am.
So you got to
Yes,
think.
ma'am.
You got to think, and when you think, baby, you got to make a change.
Yes, ma'am.
You got to make a change. I don't live back there in 2014. I'm
Right.
here. I'm
Right.
here in 2024, and
Right.
this is what we're doing. Me.
Come on
This is
now.
what I'm doing, right?
You-
So when I
Yes,
know
ma'am.
better, I'm gonna do better.
That
Absolutely.
is.
Absolutely.
That is. Miss Linda, I'm telling just from being around all first, hey Frugal Mama, Nikki, every Teagues have been in here. Everybody who coming in, thank y'all. But Miss Linda got the flow. I'm gonna get back to some of these questions. Hey Dolores.
Hey,
Dolores.
I'm gonna get back to some of these questions from Miss Linda, but I want to say this, Miss Linda, when we were in, and I got pictures that I'm gonna show one day, not yet, but one day.
Okay.
I was coming off of multiple deaths in the family. 2020, before we moved to Africa for both April and myself, was a hard year. I was so stressed out, cortisol levels through the roof, living in depression, just down and out. Miss Linda, it looked like more than 46 or 47 pounds. Our years in Africa, all I did was walk and eat good food. And I lost over 43, between 43 and 47 pounds off in there. But just when we left going to Africa, I looked like I was 20 years older than I am right now. And eating fresh food, both the meat, we're going to talk about Meatless Mondays in a minute, but just eating fresh meat, fresh fruits and vegetables, it didn't just change my physical appearance, it changed me from the inside out. It changed my soul. It changed my everything.
Right.
And you gave one of the best compliments in the world one day because you understood. You was talking about how some vegetables and fruits are just gargantuan. They huge. They this or that. We did a video. We showed people what real fruit and real vegetable look like. And it ain't always pretty. Some of it's beat up, some of it's brown, they got bruising on it. It ain't always super big, but it's real food. And the cosmetics that they do, they putting Fenty. It might well be makeup they putting on some of these bananas and grapes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Real fruit that you grow, it ain't always gonna look good. It be ugly sometimes.
That's right.
I thank you for that because that was inspirational.
Yeah. And because, like I said in the last video, we have never went to the store and seen a crooked carrot. We have never seen a carrot with her legs like this. Come to my garden. Come to my garden. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Come to my garden. That is what you will see. But they're clones. They're clones. And family, listen to me. This is the thing. If you want to know about these chemicals that they're putting on it, Google it. They're not hiding it from us. They're telling us. They're telling us. They're telling us.
Right.
And this fast food, the fast food, oh my God. Now you know. Jada, I got 3 grandkids. One is 21, 17, and 13. These kids here, they'll Uber some food. They call Uber Eats. But all of this food, baby, this food is not food. It's not food for us.
It ain't food.
It's gonna fill your belly. But let me tell you something. One morning you may wake up with an eye somewhere ain't supposed to be.
Come on now. Come on.
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. But see, most people, they won't get it. They won't get it until it happens to them.
Right.
And when it happens to them, then they want you to feel sorry for them. They do. They do. They'll put up a GoFundMe. I'm just telling the truth, family.
It's just the
I'm
truth.
just telling the truth.
And-
And we have to start now. If you don't want these things to happen to you later on in life, because see, right now you feel good and everything, you look good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But when 10 years from now,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
it's like smoking cigarettes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel it yet,
But it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. And you know, Ms. Linda, you got some questions coming through. This is the first one, but before I respond to that, before you answer this, I want to say, when people, so as a veteran, I spent a lot of time overseas, and I spent a lot of time in the field, and so on and so forth. Even I try my best to make sense of it and try to encourage people. You can have all the preparedness meals, and I think everybody should have some emergency food, long term. I mean, stuff with a shelf life, but that doesn't mean it's good for you. So being connected to all of these different communities, the 2A, the prepping, the growing, the this or that, we still encourage people, start you a garden somewhere, because as somebody who done ate their fair share of meals ready to eat out in the field, deploy, all that kind of stuff. If you're not exhausting and burning off a little pack this big, and it's got almost 4,000 calories in it, and it's this big, it's designed for survival. It's designed for exhaustion. It's designed for you to be awake for 20 plus hours and burning all of that off. If you sitting in the shed somewhere hiding out from the world and you sitting around eating these things, you should have some real quick health issues. So if people don't want to believe me, maybe they'll believe you. Yeah. Shouldn't everybody have a garden if they can, in addition to whatever else they got going on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And it's not about having this huge garden. You can have a little balcony garden. Say, for instance, like I have what is called a kitchen garden on the side of my house. And in this kitchen garden, I plant everything that I use in my kitchen: parsley, green onions, garlic, leeks, celery, And if you do that, just think about if you just grow in one little Dollar Tree bucket, all of those different vegetables. When you go to the grocery store, you're gonna pass that up in the grocery store.
Yep.
So that saves you some coins right there.
Right. And I can't believe how expensive stuff done got the 3 years we were gone. I went to because I don't have it. We came back in the winter months. We got here in December. My biggest thing, we trying to grow our peppers and stuff. I can't believe Cayenne for the Great Value brand. How you gonna want $4 for a thing of Cayenne this big? But Miss Linda, Nikki, the Everyday Life of an OCDist chick, asked, what is the best thing you've ever eaten in the world?
Now, baby, I'm from New Orleans. There's a whole lot of stuff here that is just delicious.
Exactly.
That I ever eaten?
Anywhere in the world.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say and now I haven't had it in years, and that is a grilled garfish.
Really? Okay.
A grilled garfish.
Yeah.
Jay, have you ever eaten gar?
I have had alligator gar. It's been a long time, and it wasn't that much of it. It's really good. And y'all, if y'all didn't know, now you know. This is a Southern woman y'all talking to now. New Orleans is the hub of so much culture. It's been spread to where you at, and you don't even know that's the influence that initiated. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. But when I went to Italy, I love tiramisu, and I
Mm-hmm.
also love
Oh,
truffles. I didn't know I loved truffles like that, but
yeah.
I love truffles. The black ones. The black ones now. I like the black
Right.
truffles. Yeah,
They expensive. They expensive, but they good.
they're very expensive. Do you know why they're expensive, Jay? Because truffles are related to mushrooms. Now,
Absolutely.
I'm talking real truffles. Now, listen, they got them fake ones out here. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
But the real ones are found in France by dogs, and they grow underground.
Right.
Mhm.
They hunt them the
Mhm.
same
Yes,
way that you would take a team of dogs out to hunt rabbit. That is the
that's right.
same. They sniff them out. You are
Yes, they do.
absolutely yes, Miss Linda. 100%. Go ahead, sweetie. Go
Awesome.
ahead.
Awesome. Yeah. I love truffles though.
So, Nikki also asked, Tina, what are you excited about growing and harvesting from your garden this year?
That's big. And maybe I'll say something, April, the fruit that you don't like.
Well, I wish I liked it.
Not only the watermelon too. Now I love honeydews. Ooh, I love honeydews.
I
Yeah,
like
oh
honeydew.
yeah. I love
I like
honeydew
honeydew
too.
melon.
Yeah.
I just don't like watermelon.
Miss
Yeah.
Linda, she weird like
I
that.
am
Like
not weird. Don't call me weird. Don't shame me in front of Miss Linda. Don't shame me.
No, she just don't like it, man.
She just don't like it. She just don't like it, man. But I'll say this. You know, one thing that always tickle me, I get a chuckle out of it. So to see April when it comes to like the garlic and potatoes and stuff like this, I love this woman with all my heart. And her patience is there for me. Like I got patience for her. But Miss Linda, when it comes to growing root vegetables, it drives this woman crazy because she can't see them.
Oh,
I don't know what it's doing down there.
that's the cool part about root vegetables that I think is, waiting for the harvest just to see what you got.
Right.
I can't wait though.
It drives her crazy. Miss Linda, she go out there and look at them. She go out there and look at them and be stepping on the ground right around them.
It looked ready at the top. It's real full. It's supposed to come up. I don't.
When we was in Africa, she lost her mind because the top of the carrot was probably about this big, Miss Linda. It did look like it was bigger than what it was. But she was like, baby, it was like that. It was like, I said, babe, I told you we gotta wait. I told you we gotta, but I understand, but she can't handle it. She can't handle it.
Okay. Maybe one day I'll try it again. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Mother Earth. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Mother Earth. Do we have any other questions, y'all? We're a little behind in the chat. This is an opportunity to ask Miss Linda some questions. And on this Friday Fave, she is our Friday Faves guest, better known as the New Orleans Gardener. We call her Tina. We call her Miss Linda. Yep. We call her Auntie. We call her a lot of things. And she's well known, been well known. But if you want to get some questions in, you better try to do it now because I'm in Miss Linda chats. And when I say the chat be moving and flying, and it's 100 and some people, baby, your odds may be better now than over there. And you do a good job because you patient, you go through, and you be like, oh, babies, I'm sorry, I'm so far behind. Miss Linda, I can't keep up with your chat, and it ain't even my channel.
Yeah. That's what Jody say. Jody say, Mama, how do you stay? I'm like, I just take my time with it. That's all.
Right. You do it very gracefully. Very gracefully.
Thank you.
We're trying to look for more questions right now.
Okay.
Now, with
I was gonna say Nebraskas and those cauliflower. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. They're gorgeous. What's the name of those again? What's that variety?
The purple Sicily cauliflower.
They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
They are. They are.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, and you see, it's just a thing in us, man.
Mm-hmm.
We want to go out and buy all kind of fertilizers,
Right.
Mhm.
but we don't need it. I want you to think about this. Now, to many of the people that have been in my chat, you heard me say this before, but listen. In the woods, right? In the woods. And Jay, I seen you did a video walking through your property. You're in the
Yes, ma'am.
woods, leaves
Yes, ma'am.
and trees. They are
Yep.
there they are. And they are all growing.
Yes.
Who is feeding them?
Come on now.
Nobody.
There. It's right there.
Nobody. So
Nobody.
think about this. The leaves are on the ground, the rain comes, and next thing what you have is what I call super juice.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
That's right. But
Yeah.
I put mine in a bucket. I put my brassica leaves, my grass, I put it in there, let it sit in there for a couple of days, and I feed it to my plants. And what they do, they respond. And do
Mhm.
I need that crap from the store? No.
No, ma'am.
Mhm.
No, ma'am.
No.
Mhm.
It basically
And they're all growing naturally.
Yeah.
all natural. And Miss Linda, if folk would just get them, now it might stink. Try not to get it on your hand.
Don't.
But if you would get you a bucket and start throwing them cabbage pieces and them bananas and them carrot shavings and all of that in a bucket of water and just let it sit.
That's what I do, Jay.
I know, and that's all you
That's
got
all
to
you
do.
all you
But listen,
need.
in Africa, they trying to push more Western concepts in agriculture. But it's not just coming from the U.S. It's coming from Germany. It's coming from all over, and people ain't buying it. You know, the
Good.
people who have come over as vendors. Very few people. Well, I can only speak for Tanzania and Kenya as far as having knowledge about the agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
Them people ain't messing with and putting that stuff on their food. They ain't go. All we had was the love of God sending us some rain and maybe some goat or chicken or cow manure, and that is it. That is all. If you notice, Miss Linda, I kept my mouth closed about a lot of gardening because I don't know it all. I'm still learning, but I would see people create videos or do lives or whatever, and they talking about all these different products and this and that. We didn't even have access to that over there. And the little bit that's over there, once we saw it, I ain't finna pay import and export prices for something that I know costs $3 over here in America, and over there it's $35 or $40
that you don't actually need.
That you don't need.
Right.
You don't need it. You don't need it. Because even when I was a kid growing up, now, as I say, all of this, you know, NPK and 1313, all that stuff came out in the late 60s, early 70s. My grandmother, first of all, she didn't do container garden. All of our gardens was in the ground. That's what we did. And there were no artificial fertilizers in there. The garden fed the garden.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Period.
Yes.
And that's how you grow healthy food, the way God did it. And I always say, you know, God loved us so much, and this is the reason why the garden is so special, because when he made man, the first place he put us was in the garden.
That's right.
Amen. Amen. Amen, Miss Linda.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. I'm with you saying that. Now I'm on. Let's talk about troubles. Some of the troubles that can come in and come along with the garden. Hey, Rambo Green Hand. Miss Linda, Educated Natural say she got field mice. She can't do too much around there because they'll come in and eat. What's going on, Vision Preparedness?
Hey, Vision.
Pumpkins Little Farm, Black Guns and Garden.
Hey,
everybody, y'all, thank y'all. I know most of y'all probably connected with, because Miss Linda been in this game for a while. So I know that most of y'all probably know her already. But this is how gracious she is to come over and spend a little time with little old African Dreaming.
Oh.
But now with you know you ain't got to be over here. You just being cool. You ain't got to be over here. You know that, like we know that.
So wait, let me answer our educated naturalist. She says she have field mice.
Yes, ma'am.
So there's two things I want to say to her about that. First of all, I would love for you to go over to Precious SoCal Garden and check her video out because she have mice and she have a remedy for it. The second thing I want to warn you about mice, just think about it. If you want a hummingbird in your garden, what you do is hang up a hummingbird feeder. They will come because they can see their food, right?
Right.
If you want butterflies, you plant flowers. They can see and smell their food. If you have mice is the food of snakes.
That's true.
So
real.
Beware that if you have mice, they will attract snakes. So go over there to Precious SoCal Garden. She has some remedy for some mice.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And something I do around here, it's all kinds of stray and feral cats around here. And I never get rid of them. I don't shoo them away. And you know, cats gonna get into stuff, but I know what they do. It was the same way in Africa. It's the same way here. Them cats is your friend because they keep more critters and more stuff away from your land than you could ever imagine. Y'all, I'm telling you,
I have them too.
Yes, ma'am. If y'all in the country or even in the city environment and you got a bunch of stray cats around, don't chase them cats off. Don't chase them off. But Miss Linda, you spoke on some a while back, and I want to say again, y'all, this is Miss Linda, aka T-Nog, the New Orleans gardener.
That's right.
Yes. If you haven't checked her out, please get over there right now. You can leave right now if you want to and then come back. But get over there, check her out, subscribe to her channel. And with that being said, Miss Linda, you spoke on some a while back that I was thinking about talking about myself, but you did such an amazing job. You know we're getting ready to have 2 species of cicadas.
Yes.
Come up. For anybody who didn't see or catch that live, especially in our region down here in the South and the Southeast, could you elaborate or talk about that just a little bit more? And why you spoke about that particular issue?
Well, because there is now there is some locust cicadas. When I was a kid, they call them locusts. Right?
Yeah.
Locusts. But anyway, that there is a locust that come up every other year or so here in my area. And if you really go back in my videos long ago, you can hear them. They make all that noise, and then they wind down. I'm like, I couldn't even make a video, because they out there making all that noise.
They loud.
Yeah. But this is the thing is that them and then the 17-year cicadas.
Come on.
They are all submerging at the same time.
Yes.
They're coming up at the same time, right? So I'm thinking it's going to be in April sometimes.
End of this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Go ahead on. You tell me what you know instead of me going over it.
No, I'm learning from you. I just think that I don't know how damaging it will be. Now I know that when I was little, they loud as all get out. That's how you knew it was summertime in Texas when you were a little boy. When you start hearing them cicadas in the evening, it's about time to start heading back home. If you on the other side of town riding your bike, when you hear them cicadas, it's time to start heading back home. Right. I don't know how they're going to impact crops. I saw some of the questions that people had, and you did a great breakdown of that.
Well, one thing about them is this is my experience.
Right.
They have never eaten my crop.
They just sit there.
And now I have seen them when I come out to my garden in the morning. I have seen them, and they stuck to a leaf or something. But when I move them, he have emerged, and it's only the shell that I see. He has
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
Yes,
he
ma'am.
don't eat my crop at all. So I never had him to eat anything.
Right. We never had a problem with it either. Now they are a nuisance if it's too many of them. And Miss Linda, we used to take them. Me and my cousins, we used to play with them when we were little. We would chunk them at each other or try to smash them on each other. You know, they about the same color as Miss Linda had. They just light tan color, and it just be they husk. It'd be like a shell of them sitting there stuck to a leaf or this or that. But they never.
I like their wings though. Their wings are fluorescent when you hold them in the air. I love it. It's real pretty. Yes. But as far as you gardeners, from my experience, they don't eat our crops. So don't be afraid that they're gonna eat your food and you got to go and get tool and all kinds of stuff. Don't do it.
Right.
Yeah, you're all right.
Miss Linda, what would you say to people? I've seen you guide people through this, but just in case there's some people on our side who hadn't been fortunate enough to make your acquaintance yet, what would you say to these newer gardeners who get overly intimidated and overly stimulated by all the options out there? Because some people don't do it because they don't know where to start. And I love when you put this quite well. You and a few other people don't say it. You say it in a unique way. Just start somewhere, or you will never do it. I really need you to talk to these people, because some folk won't get started because they so worried about doing it right. They ain't never put a seed in no soil.
Oh yeah. You know, I had made a couple of videos for new content creators, you know. And one of the things I said, and it still sticks today. I hear so many people say that. They say, let me wipe the lens, because that was the first thing I said. Before you turn that button on, clean them lens.
Yes, ma'am.
You be looking all through, they see all kind of gunk on your lens. Come on. I want to see the video. But I think the thing about it is this: many people are intimidated by what they see. They see other people in the garden community, and they see, say for instance, if they get 100 views, you know, on a video, they're not happy with it,
right?
Because they see somebody else that got 1,400. I want 1,400, you know. Not thinking that this person have been doing this and just have more acquaintance, you know, in people.
Right.
You must do the things that you love. If you don't do the things that you love, you're gonna get bored with it.
Right.
It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. And next thing you know, you're gonna be changing your channel. You're gonna be changing your channel's name. You're not gonna be happy. One of the other things I see from many gardeners is that they compete with each other. Did you know that?
You say what now, Miss Linda? I didn't hear you because I was in the back. Say that one more time for people that was.
They compete with each other, man. You know what they do? So if I put up a video and they put up a video and they get 2,000 and I get 500, they go, you know, I got her.
Right.
Baby, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing, child. You ain't got nothing.
Right.
Because YouTube is a business.
Period.
And the thing about it is, what you should be doing is dealing with YouTube, not with your other content creators. They have nothing to do with you.
Come on now.
They have nothing to do with you.
Right.
Nothing at all. But they want to compete with you.
This you know what? Okay, you start venturing over down that rabbit hole. I'm gonna be honest, Miss Linda. We had our channel for 3 years. We got there. Our first year, our focus was getting and growing and building our business. We did one safari video and didn't do nothing for a whole nother year. So we've been active on YouTube for about 2 years and maybe some change, give or take a month. Over these past 2 years, it never even crossed. I would never believe that something like gardening would be as competitive as it is. I didn't think that people would have some of the emotion, either love and support or disdain for one another. I have learned so much. And somebody who went to school and purposely studied sociology, I'm always attracted to group think, group emotions, group intentions. Like, it's just a part of one of my many things that I love to endeavor. I didn't know this, Miss Lynn. I didn't plan on this. It's some folk who be taking stuff that for me, it's just a shoulder shrug, and for them, it's their whole heart. It's their whole world.
Listen, don't you say nothing. And I said it too. Oh, she copping off of me.
Girl, hush. Girl, hush. Miss Linda, stop now. Stop.
They copping off me. They copping off me, y'all. Y'all know I said it first.
Miss Linda, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Miss Linda, my favorite potato, my favorite tomato of all is like the Roma style, right? Am I saying it? Roma style, and then outside of that is beefsteak.
Okay.
How many different ways? If me and you both on YouTube for 20 years, we ain't never gonna talk about the same tomatoes, and we ain't never gonna have the same conversation. That kill me. That kill me, Miss Linda. Don't make no doggone sense.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I listen. At one point in my YouTube journey, things used to bother me. Today, I don't give a
all day long, baby. All day long. And I'm gonna tell you something else. When people it's almost like it's a being a content creator is a catch-22. Because you can't win for losing. Somebody gonna love you, somebody gonna dislike you, and somebody gonna dislike you, and somebody gonna love you. But when it comes to the subject, the reason I say this is for this reason. So y'all see we a little bitty channel. We still growing. When I'm over in Miss Linda channel, I think that I'm starting to get a grasp on how many people are in the gardening community. Go to Miss Linda channel. Go over to Led channel. Go over to somebody. You will see folk who've been doing this for 8-9 years and you ain't never heard their name. How is it that people still live under the impression? Why don't it click for grown folks? It's somebody who I don't know who done did the same thing I done did 6 or 7 times over.
Exactly.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, man. It's I don't let anything that people do or say bother me. Man, no. And this is another thing I would tell content creators. Sometimes when you sit down and you do a real cool video, right? And you edit and you put a little this, a little that in it.
Yeah.
And then it get 2 views.
Right.
Facts.
And then you put up a video that you ain't did nothing, you ain't edit nothing, just chunk it on out there. 500 views.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Come on.
See, it's just, listen, it's just the algorithm. It's just what picks up. It's just what grabs. And most of the times on many of those videos, you are just being you. And many people think Many people think when they put up a video and they speak like, yeah, oh, baby, everything is great. They think that people can see through that bull. Baby, it's so clear.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
so clear.
Yes. It is. It is. One of the biggest compliments that anybody that ever gave us is that we consistently us.
Yes.
We ain't perfect people. We ain't rich. We ain't got it all figured out. We ain't a whole bunch of things. But the one thing we are is us. Right. Whenever people have said that to our face or told other people that, that's the biggest thing we can get. When Miss Linda go on, when you go on, I know I'm gonna get T-Nall. I know I'm gonna get T-Nall. Some folk, I don't know what compel people. I get maybe a part of, I wonder if they come from other genres or other maybe communities or something, and that's how it work over there. So they think they can be the Garden and Betty Crocker and do this and do that. And it's all, I'd be sitting back like, girl. And them the ones I don't finish. Now I try to watch everybody's stuff all the way through because I want to give you your full watch time and everything.
Yeah, but baby, you can't. I can't. Sometimes I can't. I can't. I leave them a thumbs up, but I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
I can, yep. I got to move around. Yes, sir. It happens. It happens. Yeah. Now that's with the beginning gardener, Miss Linda. Mm-hmm. For the folks who, I'm gonna ask this suddenly because I don't want nobody to misinterpret or take nothing the wrong way.
Okay.
I feel like you pretty experienced and you pretty good at what you do. Okay. That's what I believe.
All right.
That's what I know. What would you say to folk out here who this is something that let me backtrack just a little bit to put everything in context. Over the 2 years that we've been on here consistently doing this, I believe anybody can learn something from everybody. I do believe that.
Right.
But what is going on with everybody being a doggone teacher?
Oh man, stop.
We can all learn from everybody. Now I ain't been on here but a couple of years, but that's almost like I'll use this as an example, and I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let you talk.
You gonna let me get in trouble?
Girl, look here now. When now I say this because I started as a private. Even having college education, I didn't even come in as a specialist. I started as a private. You know what you got to be before you a first sergeant or a squad leader or a platoon sergeant. You got to be a private first, a specialist that bitch. And then you work your way up to sergeant. Then you become a platoon sergeant. Then you become a section sergeant, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. How the hell is watch my language. This is Miss Linda.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
How is it that people who started doggone near the same time as me, how in the hell you for real? For real? You I'm gonna stop, Miss Linda. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I mean, listen, have I seen it and heard it? I have, baby. So let me just give you a scenario. And Lord, listen, all I'm doing is telling the truth. Ain't nothing you can do with the truth, right?
Woo. Yeah.
This is some of the things that can happen to some people when they first come on YouTube, and I want you to listen. They tell the truth about themselves. When they first come onto YouTube, they tell the truth. As God is my witness, they tell the truth. Oh, but when they start to get a little attention and people getting to notice them, their whole history change. I'm telling you, I've seen this, and I'm like, what you say?
Come on.
I did a video. I promise you, I'm gonna put it up on my community post. I did it, and 2018. And the name of that was called Topping Peppers.
Mm. Mm.
This lady came over there and said, "Oh, I've never seen that before."
Right.
Now, she was new. She was new to the game.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Today, she's been doing that for 40 years. I'm telling you, so these are the things, and everybody want to be a teacher. And
not 40 years, Miss Linda. Not hold on, Miss Linda. Not 40 years. I said, hold on, not 40. You didn't start in 2018 and acting like you said.
There is a song I sing, and I haven't sung it on my videos in a while. It says, if you are not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will be sharing my Zone 9 garden.
Okay.
Yay! That song. So what I'm saying is I'm sharing with you what I'm doing. I'm sharing with you what I know. I'm sharing with you what I have experienced. Or on my live sometimes, I'm sharing with you what I have researched and found out. But I'm sharing with you, right? Mm-hmm. It is because everybody, I don't care if they're in their first year or second year, they are all teachers of gardening.
Right.
Do I understand it? No, but it's some things it's not for me to understand, baby.
I know that right. I know that right. Miss Linda, you know, and with that being said, hey, Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear and
hey, baby.
Who else came in here?
Southern
Florida.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. Miss Linda, you know, it's done taught me to just keep my mouth closed and just shut up and keep it pushing in some instances, because some of the stuff I see, I bind the business that pays me. We really, both of us, we try to stay in our lane, mind our own business, because some of this, not only do it make you scratch your head, I ain't been around a third of the time you've been around. I haven't. We haven't. We only been doing this consistently for 2 years. But some of the stuff I done seen and the way people move, you just spoke straight truths and straight gospel. Mm-hmm. Some people, I couldn't have said it no better. They tell the truth. They tell you who they are in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Let 8-9 months down the road go, and you look, damn, they've been. Especially if you new to them, you were swerving down. It have been 40 years. Mm-hmm.
And then what they do is they will go back and delete those old videos.
Child, who you, girl?
I'm telling you the truth. They go back and delete it.
Woo! Look here.
They go back and delete it. And they think the people been around don't remember what they say. Right. Girl, wait a minute now. Listen, I'm 67 years old, baby, but ain't nothing wrong with my mind yet. Everything is clicking.
Okay, we finna end this live. The live is over. Hey, where a mic at somewhere so I can drop it? Drop that. The mic.
So listen, one more thing I want to mention about that is this. A lot of times, if you're doing, like yesterday, I put up a video. No, it's today. I put it up this morning. Mm-hmm. I did a check on my air lay. Right? Mm-hmm. This is about my 4th or 5th air lay I'm doing. Lead Farmer 73 taught me how to air lay. Mm-hmm. Period. Mm-hmm. Now I checked on my air lay. I wouldn't know why. Right. People, if someone giving you a gift, mm-hmm. like air laying, right, and you don't say, Lead Farmer taught me how to do this. Yeah. Lead Farmer shared this with me. How is that going to hurt you in any way?
In any way.
This may give you something that you could bring with you for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Life. Yep. But people will not say. They will not say, oh, Lead Farmer, this is his chili dog method, and he shared with me how to do it.
It brings them physical pain to be able to do that.
And it doesn't do it.
Miss Linda, Miss Linda, this is Good Friday, not Sunday yet. You can't be preaching and talking and you can't be over here doing what you're doing.
We sorry, Big
But
Rooster.
but listen, if I share something with somebody
What's up, Rooster?
and they don't say, "Oh, T-Nog showed me that. T-Nog told me that." Guess what, baby? I'm not mad with you. I'm not mad with you because what I realize is that many people are not grown up as far as their age.
Mm-hmm.
See, age doesn't mean that you're grown.
Come on now.
It
Come
doesn't.
on.
Because
Come on.
I know some 50, 60, 70-year-old people, they are still not grown. They are
Childish as ever. Childish as ever.
They need a little super juice on them. That's what they need.
Hey,
Little 5'11". You know what I mean?
Miss Linda,
Hmm?
Miss Linda, I'm officially blaming you for every email I'm finna get, for every everything that's gonna be left in the comments, for the conversations that's gonna be had when this life go off.
Big Rooster already caught on. He knew who we was talking about. We sorry, Big Rooster.
We saw our Big Rooster. It
but
was
he
you.
told everybody. No.
But sometimes you just gotta tell the truth, because at the end of the day, that's the most amazing thing about this whole YouTube experience is some of the childishness, some of the pettiness, some of the lack of acknowledgement, some of the lack of everything. Okay, Miss Lynn, I don't know if you probably do remember. It was about 8, 9. It might be a year ago now. You did the challenge. We both did it.
Get to know you.
Not to get to know you. That's why I'm saying. Not that's why I'm saying. What's the name of that song, Miss Linda?
I can't remember, man.
Holding on.
Holding on challenge.
The holding on.
Yeah. Okay.
You did that holding on challenge. Now, what sense would it make? But I still see people do it. Now, hold on, y'all follow me. You know good and doggone well, more people know T-Nog than know African Dream and that know April or Jay. There are people in this world and on these social media platforms. T-Nog did the I'm holding on challenge. April did a song. I did a song. A lot of people participated and did that. How in the hell do it look to see Miss Linda do that, and then I go start a holding on challenge and don't say nothing about this came from T-Nog?
Right.
I don't get how people can't see. Do you know people see you? It's almost like the emperor has no clothes. And then, you, like you said, folk could go back and delete videos, and hell, they might even change their whole channel.
Yeah.
Or the name 2-3 times.
Or the name, but you know people see you, right? You know we forgot, right?
Right. I know. Now you see that they say that was a make it that is that the song?
Yeah.
Okay. Seriously, I didn't start that challenge. Miss Queen did that. Miss Queen did it.
I remember.
Yep.
I
Miss
remember.
Queen did it. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, people, I don't know why people do these things. I just don't, you know. And
I don't either.
I don't listen. I keep it moving, and their reasoning is their reasonings, you know.
Right.
And if they never say our name, if they never say, "Oh, you know, T-Nog," that's cool, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come over there and give you a thumbs up. I'm gonna tell you, great job.
You have to, but you know what, Miss Linda, I remember that because I remember Miss Queen saying, "Look, the thing is, you acknowledge people. At the end of the day, after it's all said and done, you acknowledge people. You give people credit. You understand, especially if someone originated or did whatever. That's all I'm saying. I want to, because I don't want to eat up your whole afternoon, but
that's okay. I got a lot of work done in the garden this morning.
There you go. There you go. I want to ask this because I like to ask this of a lot of our guests, and since we already kind of over that way, I want to ask you, when it's really difficult, and you've touched on this before, but everybody, I think, who has created content, especially folk who done created content as long as you have, you reach points and levels of basically exhaustion and frustration with some of the things that come along with it. What keeps T-Nog going? What keep you motivated? I'm assuming one of them is your relationship with God, your faith. But in addition to that, what keeps you? Because I see people fall out after 3, 4, 2 months. It's just too much for them. They can't handle it. You've been doing it for years. How does T-Nog keep going?
Well, the first thing is that, even though, you have a lot of people out here, they're not, they won't say, I got that from T-Nog, whatever. But there are many of my supporters, people that follow me, people that is with me every time my life, every Sunday and Tuesday, baby. They are here. They are here. And my focus is on the ones that appreciate me, not the ones that don't give a darn.
Yes, ma'am.
And those are the ones that keep me focused. Those are the ones that when I see in my comments say, oh, T-Nog, I didn't even know that. Thank you. Those are the ones. And so that's why I don't mind walking around with my camera and just shooting videos. I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
I really do.
Yes, ma'am.
So those are the things. It's the positive that pulls me, not the negative.
Yes, absolutely. Indeed. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that in the chat for the people in the bushes, for everybody who's gonna watch this later? If you are currently a content creator or considering becoming a content creator, there is few better words you gonna hear than to focus on the positive and the support, rather than that 1 or 2 or maybe even 5 who don't like you or could care less for you. Because for one, they watching anyway, so you getting your watch time out here. I know somebody, some folk probably watching right now ain't said a word. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
So
how you mama now?
How you mama now? So you giving me watch time hours because I'm gonna say that hate watching hurts you more than me, because you literally only helping me for one. Be encouraged. Find people who are the best of what you aspire to be, because everybody not gonna like you, everybody not gonna be on your team. But if you take what Miss Linda just said and put your energy and focus on all the people who give and show you love, you will be just fine. Because that squeaky wheel, it always need oil, baby.
Yes,
how much
it does.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think I can hear my grandmama say something like, an empty wagon make a whole lot of noise.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
They really
come on.
Keep on making the noise, baby. Keep on making the noise. And I'm going to keep on dropping the seeds.
Come on. Miss Linda, I got to elaborate on, I got to break that down. I want y'all to know, for y'all country folk, for non-country people, if y'all ain't got no pickup truck or whatever, you ain't never hauled nothing, one of the hardest things to do, but it's the loud and it's the worst, because if it haul the empty trailer if you want to. It's jumping and bouncing and swinging and keeping up noise, and it's just loud as it can be. But when you full, fulfill, baby, that trailer is weighed down with goodness and it rides steady. You ain't got to pull from the left to the right. You don't hear all that bouncing and jumping. Baby, some of y'all trailers is empty. Some of y'all trailers empty. That's why you so loud. That's why
it's so loud, bro.
Come on, man. I'm gonna set. Okay, Miss Linda. You gonna get some emails.
And if I get some, I'm gonna forward them to y'all. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Woo. Wow. I'm gonna stop. First off, I've been busting my chop. Miss Linda, you got anything else? I ain't seen too many more questions, but
no.
I
didn't.
Hey, Nicole Reed.
Hey, baby. Yeah.
Stocks in the garden. Educated natural. Gardening is great. Hey, family, how you doing? Adina Collins been in here.
Hey, Auntie Ellen.
Auntie Ellen, hey.
Socks in the garden.
I ain't seen socks recently. It's good to see people in here. Now, you know what else, Miss Linda? I'm like, while I got you, before we let you go, because we are almost an hour and a half in. How do you manage this? Because this is something that I've been having, and Matter of fact, I've seen you do it, and you manage it well. You got the patience of a saint in many instances. How is it, or how do you deal with it when you see, doing this as long as you done that, you see a lot of people come and you see a lot of people go.
Yeah.
How do you show so much grace when you see people who really ain't about it? They really ain't about gardening. They really could care less. They come in hot and strong. They gone in a few months. But you and a few other people, I've seen people ask you some of the dumbest.
Yeah.
Some of the most absurd things under the sun, like you supposed to know.
Yeah.
You supposed to be able to answer it. How do you keep going and smiling and singing the way that you do when you have your fair share of silliness as well?
Ooh, well, we see, I know it's expected, it's expected of me. And sometimes when I'm on Led's Live and I hear people ask Led stupid questions, I hear Led say, you're gonna have to Google that one. or but if they keep on being persistent,
right,
they're gone.
Right.
Never to return again. And you just kind of get a feel if this person is serious or if they're just acting a fool. But this is what I'm saying. Sometimes when you have a new gardener come in and they asking what seem like crazy questions, I can understand it sometimes.
And you show grace.
Yes, and I do, because they don't know.
Right.
They don't know. So one of the things I tell gardeners is when you step foot in your garden, the first thing I want you to use is your common sense. Just common sense. Yep. Just common sense when you walk in your garden. Like I've seen some people, they look at a plant, they go, oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, I just don't understand. And I don't label, y'all. Let me get that right. I don't label. So there's a couple things you could do to help you. First thing, let's go through the 5 senses that God gave you freely, right?
Come on. Talk to him.
It's to feel it. I would take a leaf, feel it, smell it.
Yes.
Touch it. See what it feels like. Many times if you smell it, it'll say her name. She'll say, I'm mint, baby.
Come on, baby. Come on, Miss Linda.
Well, that's the first thing you do when you go in your garden. Just use common sense, family. But I do understand when new gardeners come in and they're asking questions that seems to be silly. And I get it. So no, I don't just go off and say that's a silly question. I'm not going to do that, because that will hurt people. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I brought
that up because I have seen you be more than graceful multiple times. Some of them, some people just trolls, or some of them ignorant. Yeah. Because if people come in your live and they say, Miss Linda, question, I got 6 tomato plants in my closet and I haven't been keeping the light on, but why they not growing? Yeah.
I'll say, well, first of all, that's not where God put them. I want you to think. Just use your senses now.
Yes, ma'am.
Where would God grow tomatoes? Just
Right.
I would say something like that.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And if they're persistent with stupidness, then I know they're trolls.
Right.
Then I will send them on to the cornfield.
Send them to the cornfield.
Because that's another thing, is that, babies, I do not mind sending people off.
Yes,
Some people don't want to because they I need that subscribe count. I don't need that subscribe count.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You're gone. You're gone. And I mean you're gone and you're never coming back. Because when I send you, I don't go back and get you. I don't.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just me.
No, I understand. You got to do that. Whenever it get to a point where it's like that with somebody, it is what it is from that point moving forward. Now, I'm gonna give y'all one more opportunity because we're not gonna keep Miss Linda all day because she got things to do and people to see and a busy life. She might be going to have some etouffee at 4 something later on this evening.
So we not. Wait, what?
Some etouffee.
Oh, etouffee.
Yeah.
Would you believe that Jada and I are cooking some Creole shrimp today?
Oh.
I can believe it. I can believe it. Y'all, I'm telling y'all now we over here in East Texas. In fact, Miss Linda, we frequent and shop over in Shreveport. And
Shreveport.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
I know where it's at, bro.
I know. And I'm just saying, y'all, if you didn't know, we eat down here. Now I know Miss Linda, and I wanted to mention this too. Miss Linda have Meatless Mondays. I've been successful 2 times. I'm gonna keep it up. Y'all see me. I am not a little fella, but cause one of them I would have made 3 of them, but you remember I left for England. Anyway, I ate some goat. That's what happened. I would have made it 3 Mondays. It's my weakness. That's my kryptonite. That's why my toe be hurting right now. But that's neither here nor there. Miss Linda got these Meatless Mondays that she does. I'm gonna get her to speak on that. But before she say something, y'all, if y'all don't think, who was it? Nikki asked, "What's your favorite food in the world?" You know how hard that is to answer for somebody from East Texas or New Orleans or Louisiana in general. Come on.
It's tough.
Come on. The same way people in New York feel like we in the Big Apple, we got it all, everything right here. That's how we feel about our food down here. And I'm on Miss Linda, if you could please tell people about Meatless Monday and more about food and what you do and why you do that.
So how Meatless Monday came up is that you all know I have a daughter. I have one daughter. That's Jody. Jody is 43 years old. And Jody have always been this big, curvy Southern knowledge girl, right? Always, and Jody went to the hospital one day. Jody was 263 pounds. I'm telling you something Jody have not told me. She have a video up on it.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's a lie that says I've changed my relationship with food. That's that video where she's told everything about her. She said Jody went to the doctor. Jody was 263 pounds. Jody was diagnosed type 2 diabetic.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So the doctor told Jody, said, listen, just lose 20 pounds. And Jody looked at him. Jody said, 20 pounds. Jody said, shit, I don't know how to lose no 20 pounds. So anyway, she came home. She says, Mama, she says, I gotta go and buy some equipment. And I say, baby, stop. Now, seriously, all my life, ever since I've been like 12 or 13, I have been wearing between the size 10 and 12 clothes all my life.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm telling my daughter this. I say, stop with the equipment. You don't need equipment. She said, well, what am I doing? I said, the first thing I want you to do is just walk.
Walk. Come on.
Just walk.
Come on.
Just walk. Yep. Jody started walking between 7,000 and 10,000 steps a day.
And
then I wanted to help her with her eating, right? Because you know, type 2, you can't eat rice and potatoes and all this other stuff that we love.
Right.
So She had to change her relationship with food. That's when I came up with the meatless Monday and the water. That's how it began. It began because I wanted to help Jody, and with helping Jody, I knew that Jody was not the only person going through this.
Right.
So I wanted to help many of you all that was on my channel, and whoever was hearing the sound of my voice.
Yes, ma'am.
That I wanted to help them too. And that's how Meatless Monday and a half a gallon of water came.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? If you didn't know the backstory, now you know the backstory. It's for a reason. It's for a purpose. And it is helpful. For anybody who came in later, now I didn't even know I was going to ask her about Meatless Monday. I didn't know Miss Linda was going to be so descriptive. Y'all, when I was in Africa, I'm telling y'all, I was nearly 50 pounds heavier than I am right now. All I did, I got old injuries, baby. I can't do some of the stuff I used to do in my 20s no more. All I did was walk around the hills and mountains of East Africa, and that was enough cardio to burn off. And not only that, it released endorphins. You just feel good.
Jody lost 90 pounds, man.
That's amazing.
Come on. Woo. Hard work and consistency.
Right.
Hard work and consistency. And that's such a blessing because Miss Linda say this all the time. Other people say this all the time. Now, I'm a little bit, not by much, but I'm just a little bit older than Miss Linda. And I'm telling y'all.
Wait a minute, what?
Say, hold on now. Y'all, just because she look good, don't let her try to play y'all and think. Hey, look here. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put it to her face. I wasn't gonna put it out there, but y'all know Miss Linda, 34 years old. So you talking about Jody and all this. Jody really in her 20s and Miss Linda really 42. Anyway, look, I digress. That ain't the point. That ain't the point. The point is, when you get to my age, y'all gonna understand, baby. Keep living. Cause what you could do yesterday, you might be able to do some of it. It's gonna come with a little ache, a little, you might have to tweak something here or there. But the more you care about yourself now, the more you will thank yourself later on.
Amen. Period. Keep waking up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, man.
Now, Miss Linda, I want you to take this opportunity to drop some wisdom on these folks before we get out of here. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to tell the people, don't you be saying nothing that's gonna make me ask you another question. Because I do. I do. Go ahead.
Give me a question, man. What's your question? You see, you trying to slide around. Come on, April. Give me a question. Or somebody in the chat.
Somebody in the chat. Y'all
got questions.
Y'all better ask Miss Linda before she get out.
That go from Lisa, y'all. What Lisa say?
Question. Miss Linda, I saw something on one of your video about the Victory Garden book, and I tried to find it and was not able to find the same book you had. Is it still in circulation? That's from Lisa. Look at that.
Yes, baby. I tell you what, send me your email and I will send you just where I got this book from, okay? The Victory Garden was so wonderful for us. We learned a lot. It was almost like what happened during the pandemic. Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It really did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any other questions? I'm looking for some questions.
Listen, I want to know, what is your favorite thing to grow? Do you have a favorite?
Oof. So let me just say this. For 6 years, baby, 6 years, 6 of them, I couldn't grow a vegetable that I loved. And see, a lot of people look at me and say, Miss Linda, you could grow everything. I could, but I couldn't grow that. Okay. And my nephew from Back to Our Roots Homestead, he gave me a formula of the soil. It was the soil that was stopping my vegetable from growing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that vegetable I grew was called a broccoli romanesco. Now, if you look at some of my videos, you see, baby, I'm a beast now. I ain't nothing to stop me. But for 6 years, I couldn't grow that vegetable for 6 years. So it lets you know that even the most seasoned gardeners, we have our problems too. We get stumped too. But do we stop? No.
Right.
No, we keep going because I wanted that vegetable. So this is a broccoli romanesco. The very first time I saw a broccoli romanesco, it was in Rome, Italy. I'd never seen it in the States. And when I saw it, it looked like something out of a movie. And I went back to I bought it, went back to the hotel, asked the chef to prepare it for me. And he did. So when I got back to the States, I said, I'm going to find these seeds. I want the seeds because you can never find this thing in a store. You had to grow it.
Right.
And I kept trying, and I told Chris about it. And Chris gave me the soil. It's topsoil. It's peat moss. It's black cow. It's one more. Compost. Equal parts. And I grew it. And I not only grew it, but I grew her like this. I called her Big Baby.
Right.
I called her Big Baby. And she
Big
was
Baby.
Big Baby.
I know it was good. I know it was good.
Amazing. But isn't that beautiful how you could reach out to someone else in this community that's not competing?
That's
right.
That part can give you that information you needed so you can grow something so beautiful and something that you wanted to grow for so long.
See, that is the thing here about YouTube. If you find some people here that is real, April, I mean, real people, real, they are not trying to be competing with you. They are not seeing if you buy something, oh, they want something that or better, you know, they're going to one up you. If you listen, if you did something one, they done did it twice. It's these people, you know, and it's like, oh, when I was growing up, I had, you know, I grew up in a garden. Girl, I had 6 gardens growing up. Well, I'm so happy for you. You know, but no matter what you have, they gonna up you, baby. They gonna
one up you. They gonna one up you. Miss Linda, we poor. We done told. They know we ain't got it.
Listen to me when I say I grew up poor, and I mean not P-O-O-R. I mean P-O. But one thing we had,
food.
We listen. And God knows this is the truth. I have never, and I come from a large family. My mother is one of 16. My father is one of 16. And we all grew up in the same hood. I never had a hungry day in my life.
Come on.
In my life.
I done heard you speak on it before. We may not have everything, but the one thing we got is each other and something to eat.
That's right.
Come on. Always. Woo. You better preach. I was in that live, Miss Linda. I didn't say nothing when you was talking about that recently. We had a lot going on, but I was listening in the bushes, and I said, she understands. She know. She know.
So when you have people here that you can connect with, like Back to Our Roots Homestead, that's Chris and Cheryl Swoops. You from Texas, you know Cheryl Swoops.
H-Town, baby. H-Town.
For real. They, listen, so real. I love them. And you know what? They love me. Lead Farmer and I have been friends for years. Long before, you know, the numbers. And everybody loved Lead because of the numbers. But when Lead didn't have the numbers, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Do or die, that's my boy. You heard me?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you reach and you find real people, you know, that you could call and say, and this is one way you know, if you are happy and things is going good in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and that person goes, oh, well, did you think about something? Run from them. You hear
Come
me?
on.
Run
Come on.
from those people.
Come
They
on.
don't want you happy. They always wants to be above you in their mind, because it's a mind thing. It's like these people trying to compete with you on YouTube, and child,
You got me
it's crazy.
clutching. All I can
Yes.
do is clutch them. All I can do is clutch my pearls. Cause look here, Miss Linda. That's 100% true. And every time brings about a change. The longer you do this, people who felt a certain way about you 5 months ago, let you jump up a couple thousand, see how they gonna feel. Or on the other hand, let you not have enough to be where they think you ought to be. Folk got a problem with that too, baby. It's a funny, crazy game out here.
It really is. It really is.
Funny, crazy game. The best thing I think anybody can do is what Ms. Linda just said. Be yourself. Keep it true. Keep it real. And with whatchamacallit them, you just mentioned over here in Houston, Cheryl Swoop them. You would think that people, never mind. You know what? I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna let Miss Linda talk. I'm not even.
I understand what you're saying. You would think people like in Cheryl Swoop, because of her status and her history. Cheryl was the first WNBA woman to be signed to a WNBA. She was the first woman. You would think that she had time for a woman over here in New Orleans.
Right.
But baby, Cheryl Swoops is a real woman, a real person that loves hard. You heard me? So when you find someone that's real, that is real, hold on to that person. And listen, if you don't, you see, I see people say, oh, she have changed. She ain't like she was years ago. And if you are the same like you was 2 years ago, a year ago, you are not growing. You are not growing. We all grow. And if you are not growing, then you are stunted. Your growth is stunted. Okay, so grow. Just like your part, you grow.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Ms. Linda. Absolutely. We got a few more questions, and then I'm gonna try to get something out of you. I don't know if you're gonna do it or not. So Home and Garden School. Question: what is your favorite portion of scripture?
Oof. Oh, that's tough. Y'all know that's tough. Because it all depends on what you're going through at that time.
Right.
But of course, I love, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. All of those things. And you think about that today, which is Good Friday. You think about things like that. But there's so many scriptures in the Bible that that pulls on you daily. But one of the most important things that I do, and I don't know if it's a scripture and it's just stopped there, but daily, I thank God for opening my eyes.
Amen.
And waking me up. I'm going to acknowledge him. Right?
Amen.
But the Bible scriptures is really tough. I heard. I ain't gonna say that, but go ahead, man.
You better say what you want to say while you over here, unless you.
I ain't gonna say that because see, that may bring real trolls over here. Now I don't want to do that.
Okay.
We won't do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
Now the next question. Hold on. Hey, Rooster, I'm gonna check, see what's going on, bro. Unbiased LLC said, Queen Linda, do you have any purple okra seeds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Email me if you want them, baby. Email me. I'll send them to you.
Okay.
because I'm not a fan of the purple okra. Even though I love purple so much, but I'm not a fan of the purple okra.
Mm-hmm. You know, I
Miss
got some
Linda.
seeds. I'm gonna try to grow them, Miss Linda. I'm gonna try. I had some out, and they had germinated and started popping up, and my doggone dog got into them. My dog got into them and tore them up. They had just broke the soil. They had just broke soil. I ain't gonna tell you what I wanted to do to her.
Yeah.
Teagsy said, OMG, Miss Linda, that is my soil recipe for my garden. You can grow anything with that mix. Great story.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm behind.
Definitely.
Thank you, Dolores, for the membership. We appreciate you.
Dolores.
Thank you. We appreciate that. See here. I think we might be at the end of the questions now.
Yes.
I failed okra season. I'm gonna try again this year. Hold on. Miss Jones Truth. Okay, that's a comment. Okay. So with that being said, now Miss Linda, one of the things you do best, you ain't gotta do it. But before we get out of here, whatever is on your heart on this Good Friday, we just want to hear your voice. You knew it was coming.
Huh? I know.
We want to hear your voice. You got to sing or something.
All right. So before I do this though, if the chat want to hear just this one verse, maybe two, then y'all put a hand clapping emoji in the chat. Let me see where y'all at.
Put it in there.
Hey, Nikki, baby. All right. Ooh. Wow.
Okay, we got
Yeah. Clap it up,
Yeah.
clap it up, clap it up.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Blue Lotus Vibes, how you doing?
Hey, Blue Lotus. Hey, Gardening is great. Hey, everybody. Hey, Jones Truth. Hey, Weather's Approved Mama. Welcome in, everybody.
Everybody.
Rio's family. Hey, Rio's family. Adina Collins. Hey.
Now I saw Nikki had put that in there earlier about if T-Nog want to sing. Nikki, I didn't say nothing because I was gonna ask. Don't tell Miss Linda, but I was gonna ask her anyway. But don't tell her that I was gonna ask her. Come on.
So let me say this here to you all. Be aware of this. When your blessings is right here in front of you, it's right here. Remember, Satan see it too. And Satan will do everything he can to prevent you from getting it. Everything. Remember how to hold your tongue, family. Hold your tongue sometimes. Because Satan sees it. And listen, Satan knows everything because remember, Satan was an angel. He knows. He knows. So be aware of that, okay? Get some of this water.
My God.
Y'all ready?
We ready.
Satan is a liar and a conjure too. If you don't watch out, he'll conjure you. If I could, I surely would stand on a rock where Moses stood. Oh, Elijah, rock, shout, low, Elijah, rock, coming up low. Elijah, rock, shout, Elijah, rock, coming up low. Boom, 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 boom. One more verse right here, y'all.
Come on.
I
Come on.
can't call my rock in the morning. Boom, boom, boom. I call him late at night. Boom, boom. He's always with me. Boom. And all my battles he fight. Boom.
Come on.
When I'm in trouble, I can call God on the line.
Come
He
on,
put
T.
a
No.
telephone in my heart, and I can call God anytime. Hallelujah, Elijah Rock. Shout, shout, Lord, Elijah Rock coming up, Lord, Elijah Rock. Shout, shout, Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Y'all better
Yes.
show T. Hey, y'all better show T Nog some love in there, man. Clap for her. Give her a round of applause. I want to
Thank
see it.
you.
Like,
Thank you, baby.
yes. Yes.
Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you.
See here, T Nog. First off, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
secondly, I asked you not to do nothing that was gonna make me ask you another question. But you did.
Okay, man.
And I'm gonna wrap it up. We gonna get out of here. But
Mhm.
you said something that touched my soul. It touched my spirit. I have talked to a few people, a handful of people about this. Every time, because it happens in life and it happened over here on YouTube. You just said the devil see everything too. I talked to somebody a few days ago. They probably in here listening to this chat right now. They might be in the chat. They might be in the bushes.
Mhm.
I said, say, every time it seemed like me and April really wonder how long or if we want to keep doing this, when it seemed like it's at its darkest, it just ain't worth it, this or that, it's always the biggest blessing on the other side of all that mess we just went through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about almost instantaneously. Come on, Miss Linda, I'm not making this up. I can't make this up. There have been times, and I'm going to tell you this from YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
we took our own resources. It's been times me and April have sat in Africa and ain't had a whole lot because we just helped somebody's child go to school. We just help with this. We just help with that. And we'll come home and we'll take our little meager, whatever we got, and sit down as husband and wife and looked at each other in the eye and said, baby, it's going to be all right. Because we just didn't have a lot. And I'm not kidding you. It's people out there. I'm not going to drop nobody's name. But one time it was really, really tight for us. Wow. Now, mind you, we look foolish. We out here helping other people.
Mm-hmm. And y'all need help.
How come this thing right here went off and Cash App start coming through from people who don't even be in our doggone lives and in our chats and stuff?
Mm.
And I'm talking about like enough to help, especially living over there. If you send us 50 or 100 or $30, that made all the difference in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all, God is real. Blessings are real. And so is the enemy. So is the enemy. They sitting back watching, looking, studying, hating on you, can't stand you. But God is greater. God is bigger. As long as you live in what you know is right in your truth, baby, it's going to be all right. Y'all heard what she just saying.
Yeah.
Y'all heard what she just saying.
That's true, man. And that's the thing about it. When you go to God, have clean hands. And how to have clean hands? How do we get clean hands? Because listen, all of us have sinned and come short of the glory of God. All of us. But one thing we must do is just ask God for forgiveness.
Woo.
And when you know something is wrong, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, because Satan is, you know how we talk about people in the bushes, they lurking, listening. What else y'all say? Y'all got those 3 L's. What is it?
Right. Lurk, listen, and like the 3 L's.
That's it. They
Yeah.
lurking, listening, and liking. Okay, they lurking. So believe you me, they there. But don't allow Satan to take your blessings, because listen, there's something about, there is a table prepared for you, but baby, it is you that will take it away. You, by allowing Satan to use you. Don't let him. Don't let you fall in that trap. Especially like if somebody here on YouTube say something silly. Don't you dare go and make a video and say, "Listen, I just got to get that off my." And I know some people do, but I'm telling you, that will stop your blessing. Because if they do it and you do it, who is wrong?
Right.
Both of y'all wrong. Stop it. Somebody got to just let it go.
Right.
And if you believe in God, and if you are a Christian, then turn it over to the Lord and He'll work it out.
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
Let it go.
Miss Linda, because of guidance, because of leaders, patient, kind, constructive, chill out for a minute, take a deep breath and calm down before you react. People in our life, in our YouTube life, that kept me from clapping back or saying a whole bunch, because it's not worth. It's endless. It's an endless cycle. Once it starts, there's nowhere for it to stop. And it takes so much of the man in me to just look at fools and shake my head. But I know I'm right. It's maturity. I'm still growing into it, Miss Linda, but I'm telling you.
It's like my daughter. My daughter say, "Mama, I'm just not grown. I'm not there. I'm not there where you're at yet. I'm not there." Because I tell her, say, "Jody, just hold your mouth. Just be quiet." I say, the hardest thing to do is not to talk. She said, "Mama, I can't yet. I can't do it yet." I'm like, "You better do it right now." You know, because it is your tongue. Our tongues get us in so much trouble. And we don't have to clap back at nobody.
Yes.
Somebody say something to you and they live in New York. Who cares?
Who cares?
They ain't pulling up on you, are they?
At all. And Miss Linda, you right, and we finna wrap this thing up, but I'm gonna say this, and it's coming from what you just said. When a fool is hollering and you don't speak, the world can't hear nobody but them. I love you. Oh, that's your favorite.
I love it.
Man, I love you.
Love it, man.
Don't treat me with indifference.
I love it.
It's just the truth. It's just the truth. The world can't hear nobody but them. Let them be the only one. Everybody here, they just ranting and raving. And after a while, it ain't much different from them being over on the street corner holding up a sign, just hollering. And people
wonder. You know our people. If somebody got some beef, there they go. They run it over. They want to hear.
Oh yeah.
But you say you a man of God. Well, let me see. I don't want your words. I want your action.
That is.
You know?
That is. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You got new members, man. You ain't
Sister Jamia, thank you. We thank you. Who else come through? Rambo Green Hands. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Unbiased LLC, a member for 18 months.
Thank you.
That's almost wow. That is a blessing. Unbiased, we appreciate you, family, and everything you do. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. We want to thank this week's Friday fave, none other than Miss Linda. We didn't hit that 2-hour mark, so we finna wind it down. But I just really want to say, we appreciate all of our subscribers, all of our members, all of our everybody, but especially people in your position who don't have to fool with little old African dreaming, but you take the grace and the patience and the kindness to make time for us anyway. You watch our videos, you support us, and you ain't got to do it. And we thank you for that, Ms. Linda. We saying it publicly and making it known.
There's nothing little about you in April.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It really isn't. I mean, you see, you are basing your words off YouTube. I'm looking beyond the YouTube because seriously, you all have something that many people have prayed for.
Mm.
And that's just the love of each other.
Thank you, Ms. Linda.
You know, so it's nothing literal about you two. Nothing. You all amazing couple.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Y'all, this has been so amazing, so far. We spent time with T-Naw, Miss Linda, the New Orleans Gardener. It's Friday.
Good Friday.
It's Good Friday. Miss Linda, now with it being Good Friday, before we get out of here, what about you now Sunday? What you gonna do on Sunday now?
What do you mean what I'm gonna do on Sunday?
Are you still going? You still gonna do? You going on Sunday? What day you gonna? What you gonna do? When the next time we gonna see you?
Sunday.
Okay. Hey. So, I was just asking, man. As you was saying.
So let me give you a rundown. So this morning, I had a sunrise service early this morning.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right, because this is a biblical day, right?
Right.
And I came home, got in my garden, looked at the time. I had to be over here with Jay and April. So here I am. And then I'm gonna go and I'm going back in my garden. But Sunday, I have sunrise service.
Yes.
It's Resurrection Day. And that night, I'm coming on because I want all the gardeners here that is supporting my channel. I want all of us to have an amazing garden. I want us to harvest. See, I see a lot of people, they growing their trees, they growing this, they growing. All that is good. Yeah. I want you to bring food in the kitchen.
Come on.
That's the bottom line to me. Bring food in the kitchen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes,
but I'll be here Sunday. If God say yes to life, I'll be here.
All right. And so will we. So will we. We will be there as well.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Linda. I really don't. I can't say it no more than that. Thank you, because you didn't have to, but you here, and you a blessing to not only myself and April, but to many in this community, and you will continue to be a blessing to more moving forward. And thank you for what you share, for what dare I say you teach. And everything you do. We love you and we thank you. And we're gonna go ahead and drop you down and close out.
But before we go, Miss Linda, please tell everybody where they can find you in these social media streets.
I'm on the tickety talk. You know that, baby. So I'm on TikTok, and of course, I'm on Instagram, but I'm not a big. I'm over there.
Right, you over there. Me too.
Yeah, but mostly you find me here on YouTube and TikTok. Those are my two main media sites I go to. I'll be on.
See,
and over there, I mean, if you go to TikTok, you just put in T-Naw, it'll come up.
Oh, it'll come up.
It'll come up.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Linda, like low key, don't be trying to be modest. Like you kind of going hard over there on TikTok a little bit. Don't downplay it now, because I be sharing.
Every now and then I put something over it. And somebody from I have a lot of subscribers that came from TikTok over here, and they go, "You ain't putting nothing on TikTok," but I'm gonna go put something over there today. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all don't let Miss Linda fool y'all. She over there dropping videos and I'd be like, all right, I see you
videos like she
now.
dropping them seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see you over there too singing. I see you singing over there too.
That's what I do, man. That's what I do. I'm singing and having fun.
Yeah.
Y'all please go support the New Orleans Gardener.
Yes.
Multi-platforms. Catch her on the TikTok machine, catch her on the Instagram machine, and most of all, catch her here on this YouTube machine. Go show her some love. We appreciate y'all. And if they our fave, why you think we don't want to share them with you? We want you to know them. If you ain't never heard of her, baby, if you don't know, now you know.
Right.
The New Orleans. Thank you, Miss Linda.
Thank you all. Thank you all for having me.
Yes, thank you.
Miss Linda, I emailed you so you can check your email. I emailed you while we was on
there. Okay, good. Yeah, because I want that painting. Did you sell it?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know.
I'll make you.
All right.
And I want to pay for it. And listen, don't sell yourself cheap.
Yes,
Facts.
Throw the big buck out there. Throw your big buck out. I may have to get a loan, but I'm gonna get it. Okay. All right, baby. Thank y'all for having me.
We love you. Thank you.
I love you all too. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all, that was Miss Linda, the New Orleans Gardener.
Her link to her YouTube channel is pinned to the chat. So please, if you are not connected, please connect with Miss Linda.
Yes. Hey man, thank y'all so much for coming through, hanging out, stopping by, getting this message, getting this knowledge. She been in this game for a minute, and we all growing. We all, you never stop growing. I don't care what phase of the game you in, you still in the game. You feel me? So you're gonna play and move accordingly. And from the garden to YouTube experiences to growth to hardships to successes, everything. That woman right there has seen a lot, been through a lot, done a lot, and she's still grinding, baby. Still. And she's still holding on.
Information.
And sharing information and showing folk love a little bit. Now, I'm gonna say a lot of bit. Still showing folk love. Hell, ain't no reason T-Nog gotta be over here. That about like lead. That about like Unbiased. Well, I asked Unbiased to come over and be a guest one day again, cause she be sewing and stuff. Like even this hat, baby. See your hat.
Y'all see my hat. Y'all see my hat.
Shout out Big Rooster. Shout out Taurus Brain. Shout out Unbiased LLC. Yeah. But I asked Unbiased if she would come over, and she was like, "Well, cash out me $37." I said, "Unbiased, I ain't got $37."
Stop lying about monies you ain't getting. Let's talk about some monies we did get. Thank you, Rio's Family Garden, for the super chat. Yes, we was gonna go back up to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rio's Family.
Up here, telling tales.
Unbiased had me for $37 to come on my channel. I'm just gonna put it out there. But I love her anyway.
Don't be doing Unbiased like that.
Whatever. She said she'll do.
Are you sure you didn't ask her for $37 to come on the channel? That sounds like that's how that would go.
I might ask her for $37 to come on the channel.
Okay. Thank you so much. We're gonna get all y'all right too.
Yeah.
But, thank you, Miss Linda. I know a lot of y'all saying in the chat y'all need to hear that. I need to hear it because I was not gonna come on here today. I honestly I was
man, we tired. For real.
No, like for real. Me with everything going, I was kind of done.
She would have been. I didn't go to sleep till about 4 this morning. Her daddy had surgery. My father-in-law had surgery today, man. She been up. She probably slept an hour and a half. I slept for maybe an hour and a half on the back end of that.
Yeah.
Like we tired, but
no, I was talking about YouTube. I was going to be done.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
I was not going to see me a lot. But I need to hear what Miss Linda had to say. And it was good seeing all y'all in the chat. It's been a minute. I really do appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank y'all again so much for the love. Miss Linda just told me she want to buy one of my paint. Oh God, I gotta get it together. I had packed all that stuff up, y'all. I was like done. I was done. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I was just deflated,
Right.
defeated.
Right.
I was tired.
Whenever you ready, but yeah.
The heartbroken still is, and I was just kind of done. He didn't even know, you know. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate all y'all. I'm not gonna start crying up here, but I appreciate all y'all for just reaching out. And y'all know who reached out. Y'all know who y'all are. Thank y'all so much for reaching out and sending gifts and doing all that good stuff that y'all do, because y'all good people and we know y'all love us and we love y'all right back, and we appreciate all y'all. But I keep trucking along, y'all. I ain't gonna throw in the towel just yet, but I was right there.
I could feel it. Look, I ain't finna let my wife go. Not easy. We gonna have to fight about 3-4 days probably. We don't quit easy over here now.
Yeah.
We don't quit easy. We done been through too much. But I'm gonna say, and you know, I be trying to encourage other people, like, baby, sweet people, when you feel bad, when you feel down, we finna get Rio's family right here in a minute. But when life whooping up on you and you feel bad and stuff, man, go get you a rabbit or a squirrel or something.
Go get a rabbit.
I'm just saying, if you go out there and catch something, whether it's with a trap or whether you drop that thing on them, it make you feel better. By the time you finish skinning and cleaning and then season and let it set for a little while, whatever troubles you had, you.
Well, that might be your thing. You know, everybody has their things. You know, I like to paint but I didn't even feel like doing that.
I noticed.
So
she a wormer.
Yeah.
Y'all know how wormers get sometimes.
Well, everybody gets, down sometimes.
Well, it's a lot, man. We done lost people.
I know.
We lost. It's a lot to go through.
But I appreciate all y'all. Y'all did uplift me. It was times where I got phone calls when I was feeling pretty bad. Y'all might not have heard it in my voice, but just y'all calling and checking on me out the blue, it did a lot for me. I appreciate it. I really, truly appreciate it. I'm not one to get on here and cry and say a whole lot about what's going on with me. But, sometimes everybody got their things. Everybody got things going on. And I appreciate y'all that reached out. I appreciate the love. I really, truly, truly do. So before I start crying, thank you, Rio's family. Thank you, Dolores, for being a member. Thank all y'all so much. Let me get all of our new members, our 18-month members, our 13-month members. Let me get everybody right real quick. Thank you, Rio's family, for the super chat. Thank you, Rambo, for the super chat. Thank all y'all. We appreciate it. Let me gotta double tap that. Hold on, let me get to George. Go George. Go George. Go George. Thank y'all so much. We really, truly appreciate it. Again, I appreciate all y'all. Again, for checking on me, for checking on us. You didn't have to. Sometimes it's just nice to be thought about.
Yeah,
So,
and
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And I want to thank Ryan, you know what I'm saying, from Crafty Leo Hub, because Crafty kind of, she a little fun style with it. She never call and look out for or check on nobody, but who will come through for you, who will check on you, is Ryan. So I just want to say, Team Ryan, shout out to Ryan
Crafty
for looking
Crafty in chat.
For looking out for people.
She gonna pop up on you.
Crafty probably somewhere in the bush.
Don't be telling tales. Crafty was one of the ones that reached out and checked on me often. So was on Bias LLC. So
yes.
Was Educated Natural.
Absolutely.
So was Official Jamia.
Yes.
Quite a few. Quite a few.
Absolutely.
And I thank y'all.
We got a few who we had that relationship with, and they looked out, they reached out. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. And the computer, congratulations to Unbiased LLC for winning the PC. And I just want to say, I haven't seen no emails yet, but if you interested, because I'm gonna give you a free class for $37. The winner of this class, all you gotta do is email me, africandreaming@gmail.com.
But wait, what if they don't know how to send and receive emails? How are they gonna email you?
I thought about that, and here's the thing. See, some folk can send what I like to call lower level emails.
Oh, okay.
They can send very basic email. What I'm gonna teach you is how to send sophisticated, elongated. I'm talking about 4-5 paragraph emails.
Oh, okay.
That for your job, you might be putting in an application. I ain't really doing no resume classes yet because that's an additional $5.
That's like another tier.
That's like another tier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to right.
You know.
You got to become a red member.
You gonna do cover letters?
I'm gonna teach them cover letters, everything. Once you join the red member subscription, you got red, and then you go to green member. Green member is at the top, so you got red and green. And if you do go ahead and sign up for my free $37 email class, I'm gonna teach you how to effectively send and receive emails. So shout out Big Rooster, shout out Unbiased LLC, and we got it right. Yeah, Christina, that's exact. Elongated emails. I'm talking about multiple paragraphs because some people don't know how to do that. They don't know when to space. They don't know when to do this. And if you get to green level and you want to kind of get into some other stuff, I will also teach you different formats, like some things you want in Chicago, some things you want in GPA, some things you want, just different styles and formats. MLA.
Oh, so you're doing college papers too, or that's the style of email?
But it's another.
You doing an MLA style email? I have never heard of
I'm teaching. That's what I'm saying.
Is this real?
That's what 10 JJ is it real?
Is that real? 10?
That's why people don't understand, because who else out here in 2024 teaching you how to put emails in MLA or Chicago format? Come on, and for just $37 for free.
Come with a bibliography?
I would. That's something else. Now this is gonna be another $5, but I will also teach you how to properly use your footnotes.
Oh, wow.
If you go look, everybody don't use footnotes to their full potential, but for look, man. Where else you gonna find a free class for $37 that's teaching you?
How is it free? It's $37.
Oh, that's just a fee. The class itself. See, I'm glad you asked that question,
please break
because
it down.
people have been wondering this. Because I said you trying to be funny.
No, I'm not.
So you and Crafty and a few others said, how can it be free if it's $37? The class is free. $37 is the fee. I don't want to charge y'all that. I don't want to charge.
The class isn't free then.
No, the class is free.
What is the fee for? The class?
Sort of, but indirectly. It's like think about it, it's like a service fee, because I have things that I have to do. I'm using my lights, my internet, my whatever. So think of it as a utility fee. I don't want to charge that. The class is free.
So are you so you know how sometimes colleges they have all these fees, right? So are you charging a technology fee? Is that what this is?
And administrative.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically an administrative / technology fee. But the class itself is free. Okay. So some of y'all been
even though y'all
what's up, Stay Hall?
Own technology. But
Stay Hall, what's up, my
Stay
sister?
Hall,
How you doing?
Thank you for the shout out the other day, Stay Hall. Thank you so much, man.
That's another one. Now we hope, because I be in the bush sometime, I see Stay Hall over on Miss T with the T, and I have emailed and reached out to Stay Hall, asking her if and when she get time. I know it's a holiday now. She been busy. Things is going on. I've said stay. Cause we done talked. We done talked on the phone. I said, Stay Hall. Look here, fam. Y'all right here in Texas too. I want to show some Texas love, baby. When you got time to come.
Never around for these.
Yeah, you were gone.
I'm never around for these.
You were gone.
These left conversations with folks.
Right.
Supposed to be your man.
Yeah. You were gone. You went in the time. I said, Stay Hall, man. Y'all right here in Funky Town, baby. Y'all in Texas. When you got time to be a Friday fave. She said, I might do it for April. But if you want me to go ahead and come on like anytime soon, cash out me $37 and I will come over and be a Friday fave gift. So
why is everybody rate $37? It ain't no that's your rate. Everybody charging $30. Is that the going rate for stuff $37 on YouTube?
I don't know.
It seemed like everybody asked for $37.
I didn't make State Hall ask me for $37. I'm trying to support her. She the one been going live lately and popping up on people, pop-ups and doing all this. Anyway, I'm finna go. I ain't finna fool with y'all all day.
I cannot.
Whatever.
Thank y'all so much, Socks. I saw your comment. I will not sell myself short. Thank you so much. I appreciate all y'all. We appreciate all y'all. And I hope we didn't miss anybody. The chat be going. See the way my feed set up.
The way her feed set up. Yeah.
I hope we spoke to everybody. If we didn't, we apologize.
We do.
We didn't mean to miss anybody.
We apologize. And one last shout out to the amazing New Orleans gardener, Miss Linda. Thank you for taking your time to come through and spend with us. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's guest. Stay tuned to see who's gonna pop up next week because you never know. You gotta guess who, baby. Guess who. So with that being said,
shout out to the members using the member emojis and whatnot. Worked really hard on those. I'm glad you did.
You did.
I did. So I hope y'all enjoying them and the badges and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. So, yeah. And before we get out of here, I think Baby gonna play us out with a commercial. But and Frugal Mama, I love you. Mama. That's another person I've been trying to get a hold of. She won't respond either. Frugal Mama, you won't answer no emails, no nothing. I know you get up at 4:17 every morning. There ain't no chickens up, no roosters, no nothing. But you be up working out and stepping up and stepping down and stretching and stuff.
Frugal Mama, why you? I'm not a part of this.
Well, I'm just saying, Frugal Mama, you can reach out to people now. Oh my God. I'm just saying you can respond back to emails because I ain't gonna get in my feelings whether they hurt or not. But whatever. Whatever.
Boy, hush. Look, it's Friday. It's Friday. Who we got up on Friday? We got Tori's Brain. Tori's Brain gonna come on 6:45 during the Brain games. Central Standard Time. We got
Gina versus Gina.
Gina versus Gina.
J3. And
I was gonna get to him.
Yeah.
Big Rooster Show. There it is. Big Rooster Show tonight for Freestyle Fridays. Y'all come hang out, have a good time. I'm going to try to take a nap so I can get up there maybe and sing. I'm definitely going to be in the chat because, you know, they call me USHERRAYMOND. If you know, you know. But we're finna get out of here. We appreciate y'all. Hey, Tequatori. We gotta check on that too.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. We gotta check on that. But
right.
We appreciate y'all. Hope we see y'all later on tonight.
We gotta be some sleep guys between 9 the time Rooster come on.
Fact.
Yes indeed. Indeed.
Much love, y'all. Until the next time we see y'all see us.
We're gonna be over here, being country in another country, baby. Mm-hmm. We'll holler. See y'all tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Crawfish Kickback. All roads lead to Brazos Bend State Park in Needville, Texas. This event will sell out, so get your tickets ASAP. Oh, and we almost forgot. There will be a domino and spades tournament. So on May 25th, 2024, get your game hands ready. Like that song says, let's have some fun. Also, there will be other dishes in the menu for those of you that don't eat crawfish to be announced soon. Let's make this Memorial Day weekend one to remember.